Alrighty, guys. So we're looking at some of the highest ranked prospects in the state of Texas. We are looking at Zion Robinson, who is listed at 6'4", wide receiver, does have some size, does have some height, and he's going to Michigan, which is ironic that 24/7 said that his comp is Quentin Johnson, who played at TCU. That was a very nice release. So that looked very, very nice. Okay, so that was beautiful right there. Beautiful shiftiness here. Okay, want to see him even jab and even continue to extend that. But that was a very well-run route there by Zion Robinson. So Zion is 6'4". That's the question mark with Zion, because as you're going to watch this tape, the guy can certainly high point the ball. He can catch the football. He flat out has really good hands. All right. There's a reason that he is, a top 5 player in the composite rankings in the state of Texas. I would say that he probably runs like a 4.7 40-yard dash, so not going to be the fastest guy in the world, but he does have that kind of speed. He does have really decent speed for his size, and boy, oh boy, does that look damn good. So, watching Zion Robinson again, I first watched this and I'm like, okay, I think he's a good receiver. Right here on this tape, I am seeing more the second go around. Okay, good route runner, kind of a high throw, gonna get crunched here big time. That is incredible. That's like a Houdini act. How did the guy miss him? I mean, he jumps up. That is an incredibly athletic play. So he is kind of twitchy. I do kind of see it more now. I think the speed, too, is popping a little bit on the tape. Once again, if we're comparing state of Texas guys, like I would have Jalen Lott higher than Zion Robinson. I would still have that opinion of Jalen Lott being ranked higher. But I got to tell you that Zion Robinson, is still a guy that, is still a guy that tracks the football incredibly well. And he is twitchier than I would have expected. And he does have, he is 6'3". He is a bit twitchier. I think Lott is more of a can't miss guy. And I guess that these two receivers are very, very different. So marking here, I do look at him as a solid 4-star receiver. Like I look at him as like a 93, wide receiver going to Michigan. Does have really good hands, like is an interesting target down the field. He's going to be somebody hopefully who can win jump balls. And I hope that he is an outside X receiver. I really, really do. So, man, oh man, Zion Robinson, state of Texas. It's a good receiver class. Like I had him marked down, probably a second round pick, but I now see a little, Brian Thomas. I see a little, could sneaky be back half of the first round kind of receiver. And when have we had a Michigan receiver ever since Braylon Edwards that has been drafted in the first round? I mean, Nico Collins is a great receiver for the Houston Texans. And Nico Collins, I mean, he's not going to wow you in a workout per se, but Nico Collins is unbelievably savvy, doesn't drop any passes, one of the best route runners in the NFL, used his height. I mean, Nico Collins, I mean, he's gotten everything out of his ability. But wow, oh, wow, Zion Robinson. Boy, oh boy, you're seeing the full arsenal now of Zion Robinson on this tape, on display. So think he's very good, possession type receiver. Like, is he up there? He's ranked like he's up there with Keys, with Jalen Lott. And I think he is, listen, a 92 or a 93 out of 100 player. I was blown away by Jalen Lott. Probably going to view Jalen Lott as like a 98 5-star. And I view Zion now squarely as a 4-star, a really, really good football player, all right, in the state of Texas, in the Metroplex here. okay, and does really have skill. 6'4", has the size and the height. The thing that I liked on the second go-around is I see some twitchiness in his game. I see some route running that I really do enjoy. I see some elusiveness in a bigger receiver that is a thin, taller receiver, all right? That is very important, okay? He is going to be compared to DeAndre Hopkins. He has that same kind of a body type. All right. But again, is he going to be a wide receiver 2 at the college level? Will he be an alpha number 1? All right. These are the questions. At Michigan, though, I definitely see him being the best receiver on the Michigan Wolverines. So, again, very good football player. Congrats to Michigan. Congrats to Zion, who committed there June 25th. Okay, right before July. Zion Robinson, very, very good football player. Okay, Mansfield, they have Jamian Winfield. That's also one of the best players in the state. They have some real guys at that school, all right? So Zion Robinson, second go-through. I like the player a lot. Michigan's getting a good receiver here. 6'3", a wide receiver.